To us Democrats, we knew Trump was a grifter. He's never been a good businessman. I always tell people there has never been a better time in American history to be a grifter, a con person on social media, the type of people that'll tell you, come to my meeting, I'm gonna teach you how to buy real estate, when really they want you to come to the meeting and give them money to teach you an education that you really can get from a lawyer without having to give them 50 G's of your money. You get it, con man America? Well, folks, there is backlash to Trump because guess what? Folks never got their Trump phone. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not laughing at these people's pain. I'm not. I'm not laughing at the pain. I'm laughing at their lack of intelligence and critical thinking. Like, you didn't think this through. So I guess you thought he could just con all the black and brown people. You know, he got his Mexicans there. He don't pay them for the contract work they do. Then he go eat their tacos and shit. But he was going to give y'all Cracker Barrel, West Virginia mountain hanging with two teeth, a phone. Take a look at this, folks.
Hey, Trump supporter here. This goes out to Don Jr. and Eric. Where the is my phones? I ordered 4 gold Trump phones in the summer. Now we can't get any updates on them.
He's not alone. A bunch of customers and MAGA fans are very angry to find that Donald Trump is breaking his word again, that Trump's family business has duped whatever fans it has left. This latest grift involves the Trump family's business failure to deliver promised Trump phones after getting down payments on them from a lot of customers. Now, how many people would actually like to buy a Trump gold phone at this juncture, say in the last year? Well, considering the past ripoffs and the fact that no major cell phones are actually produced in the U.S., so this seemed like a long shot, well, you might think not that many. But the answer is well over 500,000 people each paid a $100 deposit to get in on the planned and promised Trump phone. Not a single confirmed customer, though, has gotten one. This is a report from the IBT. Meanwhile, the website for the so-called Trump Mobile, which isn't very mobile, includes a disclaimer. A pre-order doesn't guarantee a device will be produced or made available for purchase. I mean, that is just out there. A pre-order means not a pre-order. We just hold your $100 and we might never make the phone. The so-called Trump phone was announced with a lot of fanfare by Trump's sons last year.
Today, we're here to introduce Trump Mobile, making phones in America. It's about time we bring products back to our great country.
We're going to be having call centers for Trump Mobile in St. Louis, so we're keeping our data onshore.
We plan to build phones in America. All of our customer support is in America. A lot of people are getting ripped off, to say the least, because they don't pay attention to our cell phone plans. So I think we can do it better.
People are getting ripped off. They're going to do a better job. They're actually doing no job because they haven't shipped any phones. The company's selling point was that this somewhat gilded device would be made in America. You heard that in some of those clips. Now they say it will be proudly American. I guess that's kind of how the phone identifies. It will be designed with American values in mind. Sure. Whatever. But that's not how country of origin labeling works. If you're going to make something here or have it abroad, the mother of all tariffs president ought to know that. The phone reportedly now predominantly made in China. But again, that's if it's made. So far, the company now says, don't assume if you buy one or part of one that it'll ever be produced. So we don't know if it's ever going to be made or where.
I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry for laughing because I want to feel pain for MAGA. But did MAGA feel pain for me? Is MAGA actively feeling pain for me with what's going on with voting rights right now? Even though Trump conned 500,000 people, said the phones were going to be made in America, we knew they weren't because it costs too much to make shit in America. And then he said the phone is going to identify as American. I thought these was the same people that didn't like it when a male wants to identify as a woman and vice versa. But it's okay if that phone can identify with America, even though it's made in China. Folks, you can't make this up. Politics is not supposed to be a reality show. And at the end of the day, the very government that is licensed to help you with life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, safety, security, and all those things, the head of that organization and its children should not be conning anybody out of anything. But this is a microcosm of what Black people are trying to tell those dumbass white folks that voted for Trump 3 times. If he would take the rights away from minorities for power, why do you think he's going to do right by you? He says things to have you do right by him to get the vote. And once he's got that, he don't need y'all no more. He's not only racist, he's definitely not no damn Christian, because all you MAGA folks that bought that phone, if you really believed in your Bible and Jesus Christ the way you say you do, you would know that you shouldn't have Jesus Christ and Trump in the same sentence. The only thing Jesus Christ and Trump have in common is that they both spent a whole lot of time with prostitutes and got ghostwriters. That's it. That's all they have in common. But some of y'all ordain him as the coming of Jesus, or Jesus bestowing his essence upon a man, and he would do no wrong. Where's that Jesus Trump phone, ladies and gentlemen? And the other thing we laugh at, everybody who knows Trump and knows his business history, critical thinks, reads, researches, know that the phone won't going to be real gold. If you hold that phone in your hand too long, your hand will turn candy apple green. Ladies, that's the kind of gold that's going to be on that fucking phone. Okay. Like, I would stop laughing at these people, but anybody here thinks that it's going to make them go out and vote Democrat? Or at the very least not vote for Trump and Republicans? I don't. I think some have peeled off, but if you was one of those 500,000 that bought that phone, you have Stockholm syndrome. You bought the phone, you got Stockholm. You bought the phone, you got Stockholm. See, I have to say things like that because that's the only way MAGA folks in that ilk can take information. You bought the phone, you have Stockholm. Maybe I'll put that on a t-shirt too, because that should be another indicator to you that you voted for the wrong person. You need to give your vote to the people that's going to hold people like him accountable for doing you wrong. Post your comments. Let me know what you think, folks. If they bought the phone, they got Stockholm.